Okay, folks, making another video. Another video about TYT, and these guys are talking about. Remember the controversial city council of LA council member who said disparaging racial, practically racist comments about black children, black kids, and I think they wanted him to resign. Everybody said he resigned. I don't know if I think he must have. By now, this is like months ago, maybe late January or December. So 7 months ago, this video was out, and I don't know if he uh, eventually resigned. I think he did resign, and these guys are talking about. This is the end of the video. They're talking about TYT and they're defending this guy, and the black activist. You know what I mean? Not black activists, activists in the community want this guy to go, and they're defending him, sparing racial comments, and he had to resign. And there is some little skirmish in the city hall. It was a big thing back then in LA. But he's when they defend, they're saying TYT's Annika Speron. Again, they were saying all along though, she's anti-black, and maybe this might be the video that proves it. I'm starting to wonder too if she's really, my gut feeling she might be anti-black, but I don't know. I'm not for sure, not positively sure, but these guys think, a lot are saying that, and she's more, and TYT is going more to the right. Some stuff they're doing, things they accuse other people of going to the right. Even Jimmy Dore, I think he's still to the right, but now I'm wondering if he really is. I'm wondering if these guys are saying that they could accuse the Jimmy Dore of doing things, going to the right, but they're doing the same thing. But he's right, he's saying, they're right, this guy is gonna say at the end, I just clip this, James Fauntleroy. He's saying he's gonna sum up what really these guys, TYT is. Some of the stuff they support, crapping on the homeless, and doing propaganda, supporting the police state. And they're saying they're being more pro-war. But and that's the debate. They might be going pro-war, but this guy sums it up. This is the end of the video, and this is what sums up TYT.
Go ahead and close the comments, but after that, we can close it. It's absurd what's happening in LA with Kevin, and it's absurd TYT's reaction to this.
TYT is my last comment is TYT is 100% an op, because
they're up. Paid opposition. That's what he's saying. Maybe, I don't know. That's really funny, but maybe, I don't know. You wonder if this guy said Jane got $20 million a couple of years ago from this millionaire guy. But even when it started out, you wonder if all this was like, it was a psyop. He's right. Is it a big psyop? He's right. The gatekeepers of the left. More likely, he said the independent media. Well, of the left, means independent media. I mean, look at this ending of this video.
Jake Uger and Annika Speron are the biggest gatekeepers in independent media. Like, if you guys follow the work, I see their tweets all the time, and Jake, like almost every tweet, Jake is like, Jimmy's a right winger, Glenn is a right winger, you're not a left winger unless you believe this Democratic Party talking point. Oh my God, this like he's pointing a finger at literally everyone and saying they're secret right wingers. And while he's a champion of progressive. And now the reason why this is particularly nefarious because you see them run propaganda, you see Anna Kasparian apologize for racist politicians. So what are they really doing? They're here to play gatekeeper for what it means on the left while pushing the progressive movement to the right as far as they possibly can. They want Anna propaganda to be the left position, CJ. That's why they say TYT is on the left. Hell, they won't say it out loud, but when they smear RBN, when they smear Jimmy as right wingers, hell, they probably think because we push back against the police state. So they trying to redefine what it means to be on the left. Defending politicians against activists and the conspiring want to project as being left wing. So that's why what they're doing nefarious, and it's unfortunate it works on so many people. I know TYT crowd has drunk drastically, but it's still more than ours, right?
Voting for NATO is now left. Voting for NATO, hating homeless people is now the left position according to TYT. But we can move on. Dude, unless JB, you had any comments.
JB, has story you want to talk about?
Yeah, the stories that I want to talk about, I have going on next week. So,
okay.
But
one
of
the, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying one of the things that people need to realize is that this type of rhetoric is indicative of what a lot of the inner workings of the national security state does in order to undermine the left so that we do not gain more steam. This is defanging and declawing the left, and this is really venturing towards the anti-capitalist, anti-socialist type of rhetoric. These are the same people that will say we need to have a country that's a social democracy like Germany, like the Scandinavian countries. Meanwhile, countries like Germany literally have a over 16% poverty rate compared to our 11% poverty rate here in the United States. They are literally going broke because of their capitalist structure. So if that's the case, where in this paradise of social democracy, where is it now? It's tumbling down the drain right now as we speak. So that being said, you have people like them that are stenographers for the State Department that want to keep us within this certain bounds of capitalism so that we don't venture outside of the social order that we have. I'm sorry, but we do not subscribe to the Katzenberg views that you subscribe to. We actually want the proletariat to be the dictators of how things are within our world because we are literally the poor and the working people. You, Miss PMC, do not have any license whatsoever to tell us what we should and shouldn't believe from your $20 million ivory tower that you're on. So please kindly take several seats because people like me are suffering because of what you think that we should aspire to. You are one of the ones who are clapping for the police state. You are one of the ones that are clapping for the CIA and the FBI that you work hard and do all the things that they need to do while we are literally suffering under it. Ma'am, please sit down and please start listening to those who are most disenfranchised among us. Namely, Black people, women, trans, queer, and disabled people, because you clearly do not fit into that sphere.
Well said, JB.
And there you go, folks. He just dropped the mic on that one. And that's it for this, and I'm out.